News Channel 5 weather.
Welcome back, everyone. We're going to get right to it with Doppler 5 Live. A pretty active morning for many of us, especially across Mesa County. Much of the county is dealing with some fairly significant rainfall and also quite a bit of lightning out there. I'm sure you can hear the thunder, at least in the Grand Valley this morning. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at the Grand Valley right now. Several lightning strikes just over the past 15 minutes here, especially just to the south and west of Mac and Loma. This is tracking to the west, to the east here. So folks in Loma as well as in Fruita and then eventually Grand Junction could see some of that heavier rainfall and those lightning strikes pass over your area before too long, probably within the next half hour or so. And in general, this entire band of showers is pushing from the west to the east. So folks further to the east, including in the Roaring Fork Valley, eventually could see some of this rainfall later on this morning. Right now in Grand Junction, it's 69 degrees, so temperature-wise, pretty mild for this time of the year. A bit gusty thanks to that thunderstorm. Southeast winds at 22, gusting to 30 miles per hour this morning, so definitely we'll see those strong winds hang around as the thunderstorms continue to pass on by. Further south in Montrose, 64 degrees, a bit calmer with east winds at 12 miles per hour. In Glenwood Springs, quite a bit cooler since conditions are calmer, 54 this morning for you folks. And in Aspen, not too bad at all this morning, currently sitting at 59 degrees, southeast winds at 12 miles per hour. So a bit breezy out there this morning. Again, that's partly due to the thunderstorms, but it's pretty breezy across the areas that aren't seeing thunderstorms either. And it was breezy yesterday with some west and southwest winds moving in. That helps us warm up to the mid to upper 80s across our lower elevations yesterday afternoon, including 88 in Grand Junction. But this number, 88, might actually be our lowest high temperature that we're going to see for the rest of this entire week, as a big time warm up is expected later on this week as this ridge of high pressure that's beginning to develop to our south and west will continue to slide our way later on this week. It will be planted right over the Rockies by late this week into this upcoming Father's Day weekend. And it's definitely going to bring the heat and a drying trend toward the western slope. But for today, we are still dealing with a bit of activity thanks to this weak disturbance passing mainly to our north here. But western Colorado is kind of on the southern edge of this storm, so that's what's producing these showers and storms this morning. Those will continue to track to the east, southeast throughout this morning, maybe bringing some rain to Montrose later this morning. And as I mentioned, the Roaring Fork Valley could see some of those showers as well. We'll see a little bit of redevelopment this afternoon, especially for northwest Colorado and the high country locations. Some of that could track toward the Roaring Fork Valley through this afternoon and this evening. As far as Grand Junction and Montrose are concerned, our chances for rain after this activity we're seeing this morning is pretty slim. So I'd say our best chance for rain is occurring right now. Just a reminder, flood advisories remain in effect only until 7 o'clock this morning for Eagle County, but near Aspen around the Roaring Fork Valley and the Roaring Fork River, that flood advisory remains in effect until Friday evening. For today, I think we return to the 90s across many of our lower elevations, including the Grand Valley, 90 in Fruita and 90 in Palisade. Mainly 70s for the Grand Mesa, 80s for the Plateau Valley area. And for Grand Junction, I think we return to the 90s for the first time in about a week. 90 for your afternoon high. Again, a slight chance for an afternoon thunderstorm, but if that does occur, it'll be fairly brief, and most of our day should be fairly dry. 62 overnight tonight. We will clear on out, and that clearing trend pretty much continues for the rest of this week, and that's when we are really going to start to warm up. 96 by Thursday, 97 on Friday and Saturday, and Father's Day looks downright hot with a high of 98 in Grand